Hey guys, it's me again. Trying to hold the camera up a little bit and kind of shine down on me because to keep the lights from glaring, so I hope this works. But anyway guys, I'm going to do a gun video, another gun video, so here we go. I'm going to show you my, it's a 22, it's a Colt M4 22. It's pretty much a dead-eye copy of an AR-15. You know, most of the parts off this gun will actually work on a real AR-15. They were interchanged. It's just a 22. So anyway, without further ado, I'll let you guys see it. See? There we go. And I'll see if you guys. I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. Hang on just a second. Had to grab a light. So you guys can see it here. Hope you can see it. Right here, see? It says Colt M4 carbine, caliber 22 long rifle. But anyway, it's got the collapsible stock on it, just like a real AR. It's actually got the same sight off an AR, because in the instructions in the manual for this book, it says that this is a real AR sight and handle. So it's not calibrated for a 22. It's actually calibrated, you know, for 223. So it tells you not to go by the markings on this, because, you know, it won't be the same. The front sight's the same as AR. Flash suppressor is the same. So you can see the barrel is actually even notched like a AR barrel for a grenade launcher. Nice gun, really is. It's got a big long, huge clip on it. Guys, it's a really nice gun. I like this gun. You know, Smith & Wesson makes a gun like this now, but to be honest about it, I like the Colt a lot better. I think it looks a lot better. You know, the Smith & Wesson's just got the little short barrel, the little small diameter barrel. You know, this is actually the same diameter barrel outside and everything as like my Stag AR or my Ruger AR. I mean, you can't tell the difference in when I got this in my gun safe next to my Stag, my real AR. You actually have to look down and look at the optics to see which gun's which. I mean, they're identical. I mean, it's a dandy gun, guys. I mean, it's not a cheap gun for a 22. You know, I think I give $500 for this gun. I mean, it's expensive. You know, I put it on layaway. I put it on layaway, paid it off. But it's a dead copy of a real AR-15. You know, it is. It's a dead copy of it. Like I said, most of the parts will interchange. I've actually took the stock off this gun, the folding rear stock, and put it on my Stag, and it would interchange on my Ruger too. That's probably my next gun I'm gonna show, guys, is my Ruger SR556. That's the most expensive gun I've ever bought, so I'll show you guys it. It's really, really nice. But I'll tell you what I'll do right now, just to prove. I think some people are thinking, well, he talks about this gun a lot, but we've never seen it. Got to move some junk here, guys, but just give y'all a little brief preview here. Here's the bag that it comes in. You can see the Ruger emblem on it. But anyway, I'll show that gun some other time. Maybe that may be my next review. Maybe tomorrow or sometime. But anyway, get back to the 22. As you can see, guys, it's nice. I mean, it really is. This right here is not functional like it is on an AR. I don't know what that's called, to be honest about it. I'm not a gun expert. I guess that's the ejector port cover. This don't actually stay closed like on the AR. You leave it open. But see, it's got the forward assist button. Of course, it's not functional, but like I said, guys, and the gun. Oh, it's so accurate. I was thinking about putting a Bushnell. They make a red dot sight that looks a whole lot like an ACOG, like a Trijicon. You can get them for about 150 bucks. You know, they're not too bad priced. And I was thinking about putting one on this gun, and I still might. Excuse me. But once I got the front sight adjusted just a little bit on this gun initially, it shoots so accurate. I mean, you know, at 25 yards, you know, you can just cut a circle. You can do whatever you want with it. And it's just so accurate with the iron sights. I don't know if I'm going to put the optics on it or not. You know, I've got an Osprey red dot that you can change the reticles on. It's a holographic sight. It's not an actual red dot. It's not the round red dot. It's the square looking, just holographic sight, they call it. I've got that on my Stag AR, which I may show that gun next. I'll show that on my Ruger, one of the two. But anyway, guys, I like this gun. I'll get this back on the gun, get it off me. The only thing that I'm going to tell some of you guys, if you bought this gun or are going to buy this gun, see, this gun is actually made, and I didn't know this when I bought it. This gun is made for Colt by Umarex. Okay. Good gun, nothing wrong with the gun, but this gun has got an adjustable bolt speed on it. And they do that so you can run different rates of ammunition and you can adjust it for it. Well, these guns from the factory are not set tight enough. The screw on it is backed all the way out pretty much. It's flush. And it don't put enough pressure on the bolt. When it fires, the bolt don't close hard enough, and it kind of lets the firing pin bounce. Okay. Because when I first got this gun, the first time I tried to shoot it out of 30 rounds, you know, I probably had 10 misfires where it wouldn't shoot. So I took it back to my friend who's my gun dealer, and he, you know, looked at it and checked everything and said, you know, I think that the bolt carrier, the bolt speed needs to be tightened up. But he said, I'm going to call Umarex and see what they say. So he called Umarex and they said, yeah, you're right. They said tighten the screw. It sets flush at the back of the bolt right now, or when you get the gun stopped. They said tighten that up 9 turns, and then put the gun, you know, back together, and it should shoot there. And he done that. He tightened it 9 turns, give me the gun back. I brought it home, and I've shot over 100 rounds with it since then with no hiccups. So that fixed the gun. So any of you guys that have got these guns, if they're doing that and you've not contacted anybody, you've not contacted Umarex, take the gun down and the Allen bolt at the back of your bolt, your bolt group, tighten it up to run it out flush, and then tighten it up 9 turns. That's what they told us to do, and it fixed this gun. So but anyway, guys, keep the video from being too long. It's already going to take me forever to load it up. Here we go. Like I said, Colt M4 22. Good little 22 to use. Like I said, it's not cheap for a 22, but it's a good one. I mean, it is. It's accurate. It looks good. Like I said, I like it better than the Smith & Wesson one. I do, because they're having some mechanical problems out of them too. I have a friend that bought one, and I think the ejectors fell out of it and the extractors fell out of it. And you know, guys, 22s, expect that with 22s. I mean, you know, even though these are high dollar 22s, still expect that. You know, 22s are 22s. They just, you know, the ammunition, a lot of your misfiring on 22s is due to ammunition. You know, one of my friends was talking the other day. He said, you know, there's been a lot of good 22s thrown away because of bad ammunition. And that's the truth. You know, 22 a lot of times if you have a firing problem with 22, check your ammo. But anyway, guys, like I said, we're going to do another shot of it. Here we go. I'm getting ready to reach 10 minutes. Get a big long view on it. So, anyway, guys, thanks. And won't you guys let me know which of my ARs you'd like to see on my next review. Whether you want to see the Stag with the holographic sights, or the Ruger SR556 with the stock steel Troy sights. Let me know, and that's the next one I'll do. Bye.